My DoorDash people, hey, your boy C-Moto, check it out. I have a referral code or link per se for TurboTax. It will save you, I think it was up to $25 they said. And I have a link for it for you to use, for you to file your taxes if you are one to do your own taxes. Again, this is through TurboTax. If you have your own site or company or a tax person that does your taxes, then this won't apply. But if you're gonna do your taxes, if you do your taxes through TurboTax, or if you're interested or curious on doing your taxes, this link will save you a little bit of money because you do have to file for self-employment, which is a different category than the free versions that they normally have out there to file for basic W-2 jobs. But once you get into self-employment, or if you own a home, things like that, that's when it steps up the category in terms of filing. So this will be a link that you can copy and paste into your internet browser. This will be the code right here. And I'm assuming you can click that link, take you to the page, and it'll already have the discount on it. Because I can't recall that there is a area where you would put a code. I think it's just a link that you click and it just takes you to the page. But just so you guys understand, when it comes to TurboTax, I've been doing it for the past 6 or 7 years. And by all means, I am not a tax professional. But what I have learned thus far is when it comes to this self-employment thing, there's a lot of deductions that a lot of people don't know about. You think it's just miles or the maintenance way. And when it comes to both of those, I think the mileage is better than filing for the maintenance, because you're getting like, I think it's 67.5 cents. Don't quote me on that. It's either 67 or 65.5 cents per mile that you can deduct. So that's a lot of money when it comes to owing taxes. If you owe taxes, that deduction could be huge. For me, I'm yet to pay any taxes on any of the money that I've made because of all my deductions. It does not stop at the mileage. Other deductions that people are maybe unaware of, if you're making car payments and you have a loan, the interest payments that you make on the whole year, you can get a deduction on. So let's just say if your car payment is $300 a month, and 100 of that every month goes to interest. So over 12 months, that's $1,200 of deduction you can claim and get on the interest part alone, not the principal part of your payment, but on the interest alone. So that's big time, because I mean, you're getting money back, or you're not paying as much in taxes. You're lowering your tax bracket because you're getting these deductions. So you're not having to pay as much taxes back, if any at all. That's one extra deduction. Another deduction is your cell phone. My cell phone, I claim it because I use it for business. I use it for the door dashing. Same thing with my iPad. My iPad has data, and I use it occasionally for DoorDash. So I deduct both of them because I use both of them. My mile tracking service, when I do use it, I deduct it because it's for business. Car washes, car supplies to keep the inside of the car clean. Your registration. It'll ask you for the amount of your registration that you can deduct because you are using the car for business. Let me see, what else is there? If you have office supplies, the DoorDash bags, the pizza bags, the catering bags, any of that stuff you buy, supplies, hats, DoorDash signs, anything from the DoorDash, like you can claim all that because it's all for the business. So there's a lot of deductions, a lot of things that people don't know about that can net you either paying less taxes or not paying any at all the way up to getting money back. So like I said, this is the link here. I will put it down in the comments, and I will send myself a comment to the video. So it'll be in the comments, and I'll pin it so it's at the top of the list of comments. And if you can't find it there, it will be in the description of the video, and it will be a link there that you can click. So it should take you straight to the page. You create an account, and for those that do use TurboTax, I mean, you will just open it, you'd sign in, but you already have the discount there. So Like I said, if you're interested in trying to do your taxes yourself, hey, use this link. At least you can save yourself some money by doing so. Additionally with that, if you did not know, they did push out the tax date to October 15th. This is the longest that it's ever been pushed back. And they did that just for the simple fact of all the people that have went through these natural disasters, whether it's tornadoes, hurricanes, these big snowstorms, the rainstorms that we've had. Anybody that went through any kind of natural disaster like that, they're kind of allowing people to kind of collect their life, because I mean, maybe their roof got blown off, or maybe their house got flooded and they're paying for repairs and stuff like that, to then have to do taxes right after this winter season or during the winter season, and then end up owing to pay taxes or something by that date. So they just felt like, let's just give you guys a break, and we'll push the deadline out to October 15th, which is still a ways away to get prepared. So that was a nice thing that IRS did for once. So you have until that time. So if it is something that you want to try, you can. If you haven't done your taxes and you just want to see how it works, you're more than welcome to create a TurboTax account and just see what it looks like. At the end, that's when you click submit, and that's when you're submitting your documents. But you can play around with it. You can get on the site, you can input all your information, you can see what you can possibly get back, you can play with your deductions, you can add this, add that, and you can actually see firsthand what it's like to do your taxes, because it is very user-friendly. TurboTax is made for just regular people. You don't have to be a certified tax specialist or a tax person or anything. Granted, if you have multiple houses, stuff like that, that's when it can get like deep, and you got investment properties and all other kind of money market accounts. That's when it can get like really deep, like to where you want a certified tax person to take care of that for you. But if you're just like a regular person that has a regular W-2 job, and or you have an independent contractor job, the Doordash, the Uber, whether it's rideshare or this food delivery, I feel TurboTax is a way that you can do it, because these tax companies out there, they're actually charging people quite a bit of money, and you can save a little bit by doing it yourself, especially when your taxes are so basic. At these H&R Blocks or whatever it is, it's like they're doing your taxes for you. If you really have basic taxes, you're paying out of the pocket quite a bit just for them to put in the same information that you can put, because it lets you know as you're going along, okay, get your W-2 out. In box A, type in this number. Box 2, type in this number. Box 3, type in that number. And sometimes they automatically have the company in the IRS's system to where all you have to do is put the employer company code, and sometimes it'll populate all the information for you, so you don't even have to do that. But at worst case, you would just have to type in the information that it's already asking you what's on your W-2. And then for your 1099s, which is us, for DoorDash, it's just going to ask you how much you made that DoorDash sent you. And then that's when you're going to start doing all your deductions along, anything you have. And if there's things that don't apply, you don't even touch them. You don't open them up. You don't do anything. So there's a lot that you can play around with and open up and do anything. It's not connected to the IRS until you click submit at the end. And there's so many things that you have to do before you get to that point that you don't have to be worried. But if it is something you're interested in doing, possibly learning how to do your taxes yourself, it is not difficult. I think most people think it's way more than what it really is, especially if you have basic taxes. So like I said, again, the link is will be here down in the comments and in the description. Save yourself $20 to $25, and that will be it. But I will leave it at that. If you guys have any questions, concerns, if you are trying to do your taxes, just comment down below and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but if there's anything I can answer, I will get back to you. And I'll be honest, if it's something that I don't know about, I will also let you know as well, because I don't want to lead you on to think that I know everything come taxes or anything like that. So don't quote me on anything. I'm just letting you know there's a link that you can save you a few dollars, and I can try to help you as best as I can. So with that said, I will leave it at that. Your boy C-Moto, you know what it is. So until next time, people, peace out.